I'm back. You don't even know I left. But look, y'all, today I need to talk about gratitude, bro, because having gratitude is one of the most important parts of wanting to grow and excel in life, bro. The reason I say that is because, like, I'm gonna tell you a story, bro. For example, I'm a part of a few paid communities online and stuff, educational wise, and there's this guy on there, I don't even know his name, but he posted something about how he was always mad all the time and he was always just angry and he couldn't really get any girls, he couldn't really get any friends or anything like that because he was just so mad all the time and he just felt like the world was against him, and it basically affected his whole life. This animosity that he was feeling inside towards the world was affecting him in his life. He wasn't getting his work done. He was always mad. He wasn't very good in business. He wasn't making a lot of friends. It's like it's a compounding effect because he was already mad and pissed. So he doesn't do the right shit, so he gets even more pissed. Gratitude is the opposite of that. Gratitude is where you're happy and you're thankful for your life. You're thankful for all the things that you've given, all the blessings you've been given and received over your lifetime, and all the good things that are going on in your life. You're thankful for that, and that makes you more happy. And so you do things better. You start being more serviceable. You start being more helpful. You start doing more things. And so therefore, more things come back to you. And so you're just even more happy, and it just repeats itself like that. And so that's why it's very important, bro. This channel is made for young guys who are trying to pull themselves out of a rut. Those guys like me back in the day who didn't really have a lot going for themselves, then are trying to build themselves up, trying to get to the next step. When you're in that stage, I'm aware that it's pretty hard to have gratitude sometimes because I've been there. And so it's like, it's hard to find anything good that going on with your life. You don't really like how you look. You don't like how you smell. You don't like how you act. You know, you don't like really much of anything about yourself. But it's very important to still keep the gratitude and still find out what you are thankful for and the good things that are going on in your life, because it helps you keep going, and that's the most important part. And I'm gonna tell you, because when I started journaling for the first time, and it wasn't even that long ago, it was only a few months ago, but I first started journaling for real, I started off with the gratitude stuff because I had heard that that's a very important part of journaling, and so I had done that. And so the recommendation that I had been given, which I'll extend to you, is to just write down 3 things that you're thankful for every single day. And I would suggest that you try to find at least 1 new thing per day, if not 3. It's okay to repeat certain things like health and family and stuff like that, but it's important to find other little niche, little, you know, the sunlight coming from the window, or, you know, the birds chirping outside, you know, just something like that. Some little things that you're thankful for, and little stuff like that. I promise you, it really helps you just appreciate life. It just helps you appreciate the little intricacies of life and just the little things that's going on in the world. Just the fact that you're alive and get to witness and be a part of it and experience it is enough. There's a lot of times where you're feeling down on yourself. You know, this is especially true for me, bro. And I started journaling really because it helps you unclog all those thoughts in your mind. People have thoughts all the time. And so when you're journaling, it helps you to just kind of get it out there and put it on paper and not just have it all cluttered in your mind. And it's the same thing with the gratitude, because there are a lot of things that you're thankful for just in general. You know, your mom, your aunt, your sister, your brother, your uncle. There's a lot of individual one-off things that you are grateful for, but you don't always think of it. You don't always acknowledge that you're thankful for it and that you have it in your possession and that it's something that's important to you. You don't always acknowledge it and say it or write it down. And so just putting it on paper makes a big difference, and it really helps you just put it into the universe that, yes, I am aware that I have this, and I'm aware that it is a blessing, and I'm aware that it could be taken from me. And so I appreciate having it, and I'm thankful for having it. And so when you do that, it really helps you stay grounded. The things that I would write down when I first started this, I would write down things like having health, having my organs working and my blood pumping right, and I don't have any diseases or any diabetes or anything like that. All my family's in good health. Thankful for my relationship with God and my siblings. Like when I was going to school around this time, bro, it really helped me stay grounded. It helped me not have a whole bunch of thoughts in my mind, because I'm always an overthinker. And I noticed that when I started journaling and started writing down the things that I was thankful for, it really helped me calm me down. And I was just moving through life a lot less stressed, it seemed like. I was just a lot more carefree, a lot more observant, a lot more present in the universe and just present in life. And I was in class, I was just talking to people, being cool. Because like I said, it takes some of the chaos out of your mind. When you can put it onto paper and really formulate these ideas and finish these ideas, because you have a lot of random thoughts in your mind. And so once you can connect those thoughts to something meaningful, once you can connect those dots, that really helps calm me down. And so I found that that was really helpful for me. So I suggest that you do the same, bro. And so again, like I said, it's a compounding effect. So Once I started doing that, I started feeling better just throughout the day, and it helps you work harder, and it helps improve your mental health because you're working harder, and now you're accomplishing things, and now you're feeling better, you're more confident to talk to people, and then you talk to more people, and then those people respond well to you because you're confident, and it just keeps compounding and keeps getting better and better and better. And that's the whole point of this stuff. The whole point is just to get you started on the road. You don't have to be the perfect journaler or whatever, the perfect gratitude person, but it's important to just start. My channel is just about starting things. Like I always tell you guys certain tips and certain tactics and stuff to do and certain mind frames and mindsets to have, but it's not about equipping these mindsets 100% fully perfectly right off the bat. It's really just about starting it and starting small and just working yourself up to where that can be an essential part of your life. And this is a perfect example of that, bro. If you start doing this, just write down 3 things that you're thankful for every day. I promise you it'll make a difference. I promise. Even if you stick with that for the next 2 months, never change it, never improve anything. Even if you wrote the same 3 things, that would help. Literally just doing any little bit of gratitude helps you. And so this is a mental health improvement tactic. And once your mental health improves and gets to a good place, then everything else will fall in line. I guarantee it. Your mental health is like the most important part of all this shit. Okay, if you're not gonna do very well, you're not gonna produce, you're not gonna be creative if you don't have good mental health. So you need to have good mental health. And so this is a way to get that. And so hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you try it out. Go get you a little notebook or a sheet of paper. This could be on a sheet of paper. It doesn't even have to be anything fancy. This was something that held me back. I used to think that I had to have the most fanciest notebook or, you know, have it organized in a certain way in a binder or whatever. But I literally just started writing on a loose leaf sheet of paper. I had a stack of papers like in my room and some shit. I just grabbed one and started writing. It's not about being perfect, I promise you. It's literally just about starting it and just doing it again and again and again. So I'm gonna get up out of here. I hope you guys enjoyed, and make sure to check out my ebook and all that, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.